Now, I hope you can see me, guys. I want you to tell me where you're watching me from and whether I'm audible enough. Huh? Hey, it's been a minute. Are you in the Christmas mode? Are you counting down for Christmas? And for those who did Thanksgiving, how was your Thanksgiving? Was it a happy Thanksgiving? I'm waiting for you guys to join. Tell me where you're watching from. It's been a minute. For all the new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Miss Jackie 254. I do lifestyle vlogs and everything nice. How is your throwback Thursday taking you? And have you started observing the 16 days of gender-based violence? And currently in this season, or this year's theme, that is 2025, we are focusing more on cyberbullying. Has the internet magnified gender-based violence, or it has come to assist? So that is the theme of the year, focusing on cyberbullying. But GBV is gender-based violence. It can't only be about physical. It can be emotional. It can be, so many ways. So before I continue, have you seen my new book? Have you seen my new book, which is actually Beyond the Bedroom? I have a latest book which is called Beyond the Bedroom. Meanwhile, tell me if I'm audible enough so that I don't be speaking to myself, and tell me where you're watching from and how long you've been here. So if you're long enough here, I've been having several things. So currently your girl has an ebook. I have an ebook, and I want to tell you, Beyond the Bedroom, oh my God, is something you should run to have the book, because it's basically speaking about your anatomy. You need to understand your book. And I wanted to tell you 2 chapters in that book that I love so much, their titles, so that you can go and get a copy, because I'm having offers this Christmas till January. In fact, imagine I've extended. Who does that? You have 25% discount off on specifically the store of Smash Words. I'll keep on telling you 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. I've given you offers on Smash Words for 25%. So you better run. I want to read these stores that you need to get the books. But Smashwords, all my copies, all my ebooks have 25% discount off. Who can give you such an offer, honestly, for Christmas? You need to gift your girlfriend, you need to gift your boyfriend, you need to gift your fiance, you need to gift your wife, you need to gift any of the persons you need that requires this book, because it's basically about intimacy beyond the bedroom. So why am I saying that you need Beyond the Bedroom? Chapter 5 actually has a subtopic pertaining internal pleasure points. You will understand your body through like knowing what is the G spot, the A spot, or even C spots. You will get to understand the G spot, A spot, and C spot. I won't dissect the meaning. I need you to go and get the book Beyond the Bedroom, so that you get to know what is a G spot, what is a P spot, what is an A spot, what is a C spot, so that you learn your body. That is chapter 5. That's why you should rush right now that it has a discount, because come January is going to go back to its normal sale. Specifically on Smashword, you'll get the book on discount, all my copies. Chapter 8, you get to understand the science and art of orgasm in that Beyond the Bedroom, because most of the people have been asking me, what is it all about? Why did you say the title to be Beyond the Bedroom? I just wanted it to be fascinating for you to understand that it's basically about your anatomy, about your body, about those things, apart from, just having the act. There's more to the act. So In chapter 8, you'll get the science and art of orgasm, and discuss anorgasmia and performance presence. You know what that means? All the libido issues. All the libido issues are on that topic. And I'm not going to dissect all of it, because why don't you go and rush to smashword.com in that store and actually get the 25% discount for Christmas? That's why I'm telling you, while you're traveling and you want to spice up your relationship with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your husband, with your wife, rush to these stores to get the latest book. Before that, I tell you these stores. Let me say hi to Danish. Danish, hello. And he's saying esports is computer tournament. No, I'm speaking Danish. I'm speaking specifically about a book I've written, an ebook I've written that is called Beyond the Bedroom. And C sport is, I mean C and sport for SPOT, sports, not the gaming, So yeah, that's what's up, Danish. It's not about the sport for games. I'm talking of this. Although even that's the other one is also a sport. It's not about the sport of gaming. I'm speaking about specifically body, the science and art of organism in the book of Beyond the Bedroom. So, well, where you're supposed to get these books or the stores that you're going to get. And Danish, where are you watching from? Please tell me where you're watching from. And make use of the chat box, by the way, guys. It's yours. You need to ask questions. You need to just give a comment, or even as well suggestion, or even we just chime in and we just talk before we chime on this topic about observing the 16 days of GBV. I'm going to tell you where you can actually get my books. That is, the first store is Smashwords. The second store is Odilo. I've written them because they're many, and I tend sometimes to forget them. The other one is Evant. The other one is Gardeners. Another one, Apple, Tolino, Borobox, Vivlio, Cloud Library, Hoopla, Overdrive, Fable, Barnes and Nobles, Kobo, and Amazon. So you can say I haven't sorted you whatever territory you are from. I've sorted you out. December season, or for people who call themselves summer bunny, I have a summer treat for you, and it's going to go for a 25% discount. So rush, go get yourself a copy of that book and thank me later, and come back and give me reviews of when you learned with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your wife or your husband. What did you learn? What did you learn about Beyond the Bedroom? So yeah, let me first of all say hi to one or two. Catherine Nzioka. Hi. Of course, that is my fellow Kenyan. But which county are you watching from? Huh? Which county are you watching from? So now the topic is, this year is basically focusing on cyberbullying as part and parcel of GBV, because gender-based violence can be both for both sex, that is a female or a male. Now, I want us to chime in and tell me, have you ever been a victim of cyberbullying, or you were the keyboard warrior who cyberbullied somebody else? Because it's a two-way thing. If you have ever been a victim, please go back and chime on the chat and say, lift your hands or wave. And also, if you have also been the other side of keyboard warrior, just be honest. Here we don't judge. We just don't judge anything. We just chime and talk topics that are affecting us all. Whether you're from Africa, from Asia, we just, in my channel, we chime in conversations that affect everybody. So let me tell you guys, cyberbullying is real. Our case, let me give you a case how cyberbullying becomes toxic, and sometimes it can lead to people, if you're not strong enough, you can be one of these people who are suicidal. people usually sit behind the keyboard are not even having the actual energy to be able to face the person they are bullying. If they are told to meet face to face with that person they want to bull, they don't have guts. They don't have guts to throw those shades and those words that they throw to people on behind the camera, you know. Because I usually say, if you're confident enough, what is this? What is this? Like I was saying, if you find yourself, I was looking at something. If you find yourself you're one of the keyboard warriors, I believe you don't have even guts to face the person you are throwing words at. Anyway, so this year is basically on cyberbullying, the topic behind that theme. Has the internet come to help curb gender-based violence, or it has come to increase the gender-based violence? Because it's not only physical, it can also be mental, and it can as well be, mental carries as well psychological. Because what are the kind of gender-based, how does gender-based look like? Most of the time you find it's maybe through people who love each other. They start having chaos and you beat somebody. In Kenya, we had a recent case of a very high-profile person's daughter has been battled by the husband for quite some time, but she bottles up inside because, you know, there is stigma behind it and all that. So, do you know someone, or are you experiencing such a situation? Because sometimes there's no better way of describing like gender-based violence, that there's a better version of it or the bad version. Because why would you mentally stress someone, or even also physically beat someone? Why would you do that? Because I don't see the sense of beating somebody. Don't worry guys, there's a lot of noise, somebody's cutting trees. I'm just wondering what is happening, but don't worry if you hear there's some funny noise. So tell me in the comment section. Oh, I'm sorry. Roy, hi. I'm sorry. I was just chiming because I started like 12 minutes ago. Hi, where are you watching from? I'm sorry, I didn't ignore you. Eloise, I'm doing fine, well. Have you ever observed or seen or heard somebody cyberbullied? Ama, you are the cyberbully one. You're the bully. You are the one who was bullied. Let me give you an instance. I get to see like these regulations that are always on YouTube, for example, but there's a platform that has very bad regulations. I'm not going to market it here because I was a victim of cyberbullying. Reason being, I shared a sentiment of the governor of my county. There's a time my governor had a saga and I said my sentiments pertaining a certain broadcasting station in our country. I commented and said, no, they're exaggerating this issue, because as much as he took the blame on himself, some of us who resonated with his reasoning, his sentiments, we went through cyberbullying, especially on a certain platform that usually has, I don't like that platform, but I usually go there to peep and see. It's good for marketing because it's a platform for shorts. And that platform, I won't give it credit because they don't have good regulations, because those keyboard warriors were busy there on that platform. If it was for YouTube, you can't do that nonsense here. We flag you off. That's why for me, as much as people are saying the cyber regulations in Kenya are a bit hard, I tend to think if they are revised well, they are very good. In YouTube at the moment, there's somebody who has commented something that has been held for review, because we need to be able to regulate this platforms, both for underage and even old people who are yani of age people who are being cyberbullied. Because I don't find the reason why you should come and give your bad language and bad manners on somebody's platform. If you disagree with them, you'd rather just scroll down and scroll up against that whatever tweet, or if you find it is not sitting well with somebody, you should just report the case. But instead of coming and throwing tantrums and throwing somebody's comment section, writing useless bad words, there's no essence. Let me say first of all hi to 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄. You don't care about the GBV. Have you been a victim? Have you? You should share if you're a victim. Exactly. You see, like these 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄, I would literally block you because you won't bring your you won't bring your brokenness here because you're writing things which are inappropriate. Okay, I won't condone that on my channel. All right. Yes, I won't condone that. I won't condone that. Okay. So like I was saying, that's what I'm saying. If you're not a thick person on social media, you can handle a lot of shenanigans. Like for this 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄, why am I even advocating? Why am I even marketing him? Who are you? Who are you to market you? If you have an issue, you need to go to which country, in fact, are you watching from? Because I don't know why you're writing this. You must be mentally not okay. Because I can see the comment. You guys, you can't see it, but I can see it because this person looks like he has troubles. Akona mashida, akona problem mahali. So, like I was saying, oh my God, I said like I was saying 1,000 times. So if you are not a strong person on these streets and you get a cyberbullied, people get to actually be hit by depression. Others get to the levels which are suicidal, which is very sad. Because if you would wake up in the morning, because that comment, I woke up to almost over 300 and some over 400 messages just because I said our governor didn't say the wrong thing and it's my idea, because I listened to what he said and I reviewed what he said. He was speaking his mind. Who said, who are you to delegate on somebody's thought process? I don't get. And funny enough, that person who's going back there and saying that person is doing this and this can't face the person. You get? Keyboard warriors are not usually courageous enough to face you and tell you, by the way, you are this and this and this. They just become warriors on the keyboard, nothing else. And I'm happy that in this year's agenda, like about gender-based violence, they focused more on this topic pertaining cyberbullying. Specifically for our country. If you just recheck on that issue that people are complaining in terms of privacy, of like getting into somebody's details so much on these streets, if you work on that and the regulation become in favor of the user, it's going to be one of the best things. Because I love this platform so much. I love YouTube. Like I've told you, it doesn't condone nonsense. You come with your funny comments here that are looking, they are going to breach the community guidelines, whether you're a user or you are actually the content creator and put vulgar, nasty words on this platform. My friend, you're going to be flagged off. You're going to be, in fact, for us content creators, your channel can go down. So that's what I'm saying. This guy who was busy here, their comments are usually held. So if all platforms are like that, regulations that are high, and if you feel that the content creator is doing something wrong and you report rather than abusing, we'll curb this violence on internet, because it's part and parcel of violence. Violence is violence. Violence is violence, whether it's physical, whether it's verbal, whether it's you writing funny things. It's gender based. Let me first of all check who has popped in so that we say hi. Meanwhile, if you're new, Shri Wanjiro. Huh? Shri Wanjiro. Shri, why are you calling yourself Shri? Or it's your name? Okay, Shri. Is it Shri or She? Am I butchering your name? She10. If you're new in this channel, by the way, subscribe. And if you were late here, I am Miss Jackie254. I do lifestyle vlogs. And by the way, I'm also an author and have several ebooks. And my latest book that I love so much is called Beyond the Bedroom. Go to Smashwords and get yourself a copy and learn about your body, okay? And your intimate things. It's a lot about intimacy, okay? Go get those books. Go get those books on an offer. I'm giving you Christmas as early as now. I've given you Christmas offers. It's going to go at 25% discount. Rush. Imagine the entire December. You can get the books on a discount on Smashwords, specifically Smashwords store, because the rest of the stores haven't given me discounts to give my people. So Smashword is giving you discount at the moment of 25%. All the summer bunnies who are coming to Kenya, you're flying from wherever, and you need to buy a gift for your girlfriends, for your boyfriends, for your wives, for your fiancés, for your crush. Go grab yourself that copy of Beyond the Bedroom. Let me tell you, they will love you to the moon and back. And thank me later, especially summer bunnies who are popping in the country. So, or even summer bunnies who are coming out of the country and going to another country, get that copy and give to somebody. Let me say hi to, oh yeah, she was the last one. So, yeah, tell me if you're observing. Are you observing these 16 days of gender-based violence? Do you have somebody you know that is going through it? In fact, we need to speak out about it a lot, because people are going through a lot, especially people to do with emotional damage. It's called emotional damage. Most of the people experience more of emotional based violence per se nowadays compared to physical. You know, those things that lovers usually do, like give Cold War. You know, there are those people usually psychologically, hey, the sun is sunning. We need to move, guys. Me, I'm getting burnt. Ama, you okay? The sun is sunning on me. We need to move. Let's move. I'm being burnt by the sun. We move together. I can't just stay there and be burnt. Be burnt by the sun. Can you see me now? Hey, the sun was sunning. It's quite so if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do. What are you planning? It started actually on 25th. So I decided to observe with you guys, chime in and tell me if you have been a victim of cyberbullying, if you are the keyboard warrior who knows how to call people names, but you can't be able to face them. You don't have the guts to face them when you meet personally, because it's amazing. Keyboard warriors are good in typing, but when they meet you, they can't say nothing. They can't even face you. Very, very funny, very funny. So if you don't have a thick skin to handle this cyberbullying thing, we need to call out for regulations. By the way, I'm for regulations, because if you know you're speaking the right thing or typing the right thing or doing the right thing on social media, why would you be worried by the regulations of the law? Why would you go calling people names? In the time now we are going for, even the leaders, especially in Kenya, political leaders, because they use a lot of vulgar language. At it, by the way, let me ask you, Have you registered? Tuanze hapo. We will be all over. In this channel, we talk from one topic to another. We are not rigid. We are not rigid to one thing. If you are Kenyan or you are planning to become a citizen here, have you registered, by the way, to become a voter? You know, we only have 1 year to the elections. And at the moment, there is also the funny names that have been running around. Like now we call one politician who has a very funny name. And that is part of also maybe cyberbullying. People are just making fun out of that name in this country of ours. Let me tell you, that is also still part and parcel of cyberbullying. Let me say hi to Emmanuel Baraka. You're too young. You're 14 years. So you haven't, oh, I get you. You're only 14 years. Hi, who is this? You guys have hard names. Why are you putting hard names? Amazo, hi. Where are you watching me from? Emmanuel, you're only 14 years. Oh, this is sad. So you can't actually go look for only people who can vote at 18 years and above. And I'm feeling bad because Gen Z's last year, let me tell you, I digress. We will digress because, yeah, why not? Gen Z's, we came out last year for the Mandamano. Mandamano in English is what? Let me call it revolution. Revolution March. Mandamano. Or demonstrations. We came out for demonstrations last year. And these current by-elections that are ongoing today, imagine there are no Gen Zs who are voting. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked because the way we had a lot of numbers in terms of demonstration, why are you guys not coming out to go and get a voter's card? Stay with it and we wait for 2027 for elections. Because if you keep on saying we are the leaders of today, and you're not doing the democratic right to yourself and getting yourself a voter's card, imagine we won't do anything with our big mouths. We can just be running there, people dying on the streets, and you guys are not even getting. It pains me, by the way. It does, because my vote can't only work. You need to go and get your voter's card, each one of you, and secure yourself. If you're 18, you just finished high school, go secure yourself an ID. Go to your nearest, like in Nyeri County, specifically my constituency, Mathera, you're going to the DCC's office. Again, I have an issue with IBC. Why are you not bringing those offices of yours in the villages? Because you can't expect somebody who just finished high school, has fare or money to go and get a voter's card to the capital city of their county or to the town that is near them. Bring that IBC office. This is for Kenyans. IBC office to be brought in the villages so that anybody who wants to register as a voter and it's 18 and above to be able to register, because it feels so sad. I was observing the elections of that funny name that has been always that is ongoing at the moment, and it's sad because not teenagers, Gen Alphas are not yet 18. Gen Zs are not going out to get a voter's card, and so most of the people in those constituencies and those counties are the old people who have gone to vote. So if you really want the ideologies to change in this country of ours, and now, like I've noticed in Africa, the revolution is happening, like people are woke, but we can't be woke with only mouths. You need to be woke with doing democratic things like voting. Okay, don't worry, Emmanuel. Imagine you'll soon get to, you only have 4 years, you'll get to 18 and you get yourself a voter's card and you'll be part and parcel of voting. Don't worry, it's just a season. Okay, so like I was saying, we are focusing more on cyberbullying. Have you experienced cyberbullying, or have you had somebody who has experienced, like I was telling you, those people threw tantrums, wrote funny comments, and I was just, but funny enough, me, I read every comment. I do read every comment. I do read every comment, and I reply, especially those who act like they know so much. I reply to each comment, especially those to people who try to be vulgar. I try to profile them. I'm sorry to say, I profile them because I'm wondering, you're busy there throwing tantrums. Can you even? Can you even? You are not even able to open your own channel. What are you telling me? And you're busy there throwing words, you know. So I'm saying all the keyboard warriors, they are very confident when it comes to the keyboard. But when it comes to face you and tell you what they are trying to tell you on the keyboard, on the typing, they cannot. And that is cowardice and that's foolishness. Because what's the purpose? If you feel that sentiment is not working for you, why do you have to go and throw words at that person? You don't know them. You don't know why they commented what they commented. Why are you throwing words on people that you don't know? They are not related to you. What is the essence? What do you stand to gain? You know, you don't stand to gain anything by abusing somebody behind the camera or just hiding behind these things. What do you call them? Technology. So I was asking, has the internet come to magnify gender-based violence, or it has come to actually curb it? For me, I perceive it's both ends. Like, it's good on one side, the internet, because of course now we communicate globally. Like for me, I enjoy so much meeting new friends. I just enjoy being a global person. We are now a global village. That is a positive side. You can meet somebody from wherever through the internet. The negative side is now the way I'm saying, keyboard warriors. People you don't know, they don't know you or you don't know them, and you're busy there throwing tantrums and causing havoc on people's walls. If something is not sitting well with you, why don't you report the page? Why don't you report the comment? Do you have to go abusing? Because cases I've heard that some people have even been suicidal because of the internet, you know. If you're not a strong person, psychologically, if you're not, you can't handle the heat of social media, some people get to burn out and become suicidal. You get, which is very sad, which is bad and also very bad. So let's stop this being keyboard warriors. Actually, there's a beautiful bird behind here that is just fascinating. Anyway, let's stop being keyboard warriors and mind our languages, mind our comments, mind our how we relate on these socials, because they were meant to communicate, not to become pros on how well you know how to abuse the other person. You know, that's what I can say about the current theme, basically on GBV. The other thing is, if you know somebody is going through somebody, let's speak out. Don't let your friend just die in a toxic environment. It can be a marriage, it can be a relationship or relationships, even in homes. There are violent homes that a child might be living there and they're psychologically tormented. I've told you GBV is either way. GBV is through either male or female. We can't say per se that GBV is only affecting female alone. Kwanza nowadays, even males are well tormented by their wives and girlfriends. So if you know somebody that has been going through it, speak out. Speak out. There are places to take these issues. Let me say hi to Myra Oma. Hi, you have a nice name. Why do you call yourself Myra? Anyway, you have a nice name. So let's talk about this. If you're observing me, I'm observing it, and I'll keep on talking about it. So I will tell people a million times, stop becoming the keyboard warrior. If that thing is not sitting well with you, leave it, scroll it, or actually don't even bother. Don't abuse the person, because some people are pushing people to depression because of being insensitive with things that they don't concern them. Because why should I come and start throwing words to, let me say, for example, Maida Uma, and I don't know him, I have not met him. Why should I throw words at him? For what? What do I stand to gain? And this year, 2025, that is the actual current theme on gender-based violence, because cyberbullying has become a lot. In that platform that I don't want to market, all sorts of things go. From people calling each other names, from people throwing what. Let me tell you, they do even lives in that platform that it's so immature. I hate it. Funny enough, I'm in that platform, but I hate it. I just go there to see, to observe, because my favorite platform, it's YouTube. By now, if you have been here for quite some time, you know I love YouTube to the core, because you won't do those things. You won't come here live and start throwing vulgar words. Hey, your channel will go. You can't just come here and start throwing vulgar words. Even you can't comment to me vulgar words. They get held. And that's why I'm one of those people who are saying there should be regulations across all countries on social media. I don't want us to go to like China and North Korea. North Korea, they don't take any internet. Even China, they don't do these things, social media. So instead of spoiling the nation to the point we get regulated and all the channels, all platforms to be shut down, why don't we behave? Me, I'm speaking to my fellow Kenyans. I don't know about your country, which you are from, but Kenyans, we need to utilize these platforms. Are good for marketing. These platforms are good for networking. These platforms are good with basically communicating, because nowadays the last time I wrote a letter, I don't know when was that. I even sometimes ask if posters, like postal codes, are really working, because the internet came to solve so many things, but people are misusing the opportunity by causing havoc in ways that are very harmful. Like now, why would you lead somebody? You know, there are celebrities have said that cannot handle the heat on social media. So sometimes they can be bombarded with a lot of comments to the point they end up throwing the towel, like being suicidal. So what is the essence? Why do you have to comment? Must you comment? Must you write something on someone's platform? Must you? So that is what we are observing this year. And before I love you and leave you, tell me where you're watching from. And tell me where you're watching from before I also shout out to you guys. And also get to subscribe to my channel. Get to buy the books. And learn. And learn, and learn, and learn, and learn. So, first of all, let me say, I'll start from, let me set up. Let me say hi to Danish for commenting, Catherine Zioka. There is also, this one I'm not shouting him out. Yeah, let me say Roy. Hi. Thank you for joining. Shi Wanjiro, thank you as well. There's Amezo. Your name is hard, yo. Emmanuel Baraka, thank you for joining. There's also Myra Oma, thank you for joining. And there's also a new one, Aru India. Probably you must be from India. I was saying before I love you and leave you, basically, we are going to observe the 16 days of GBV. I hope in your country as well you're observing. And just given the fact the theme is about cyberbullying, talk about it. What have you experienced the cyberbullying? Have you been a victim, or you have become the one who cyberbullies others? Just speak it out. And I wanted to tell you that I have several ebooks, and at the moment I have offers on smashword.com, 25% discount. Imagine, who does that? It's Christmas comes early. I started actually giving you Christmas on October because I'd given you 10% discount, imagine, on each of my books. Excuse me, on Smashwords, the stores of Smashword. And now I've extended my love to you guys till actually January. So do yourself a favor, rush to Smashword, get any of my ebooks at 25% discount. And at the moment, my current and newest book, it's Beyond the Bedrock, and it's very interesting. You should rush there. With a 25% discount, gift yourself for Christmas. It's not a must you always gift yourself funny things. Gift yourself a book. That's knowledge that will never expire, you know. Gift yourself a book, or even gift your girlfriend, gift your fiance, and specifically these books are for 18 years and above. The likes of Emmanuel. You can't buy this book. You told me you're 14 years old. These books, most of them are for 18 and above. Therefore, go gift your friends that just came through from summer and all that. Aru, hi. I'm from Kenya. You're from? I'm from Kenya. You're from where? Because your name is from India, or is just your name that is India. So yeah, go gift yourself, gift your friends that book. For the people who just joined, I told you I love chapter 5 and chapter 8. Yeah, it's so interesting. You'll get to understand your body well, and you'll get to understand why your hormones behave the way they behave. In fact, that book will make you learn a lot. Why you behave the way you behave when you get to 50 years, why your hormonal changes, why do your libido, why all those things. I don't want to give you the gist. Go get the book. And thank me later and come back and review. So like I've said, in Smashwords, we have 25% discount. The entire December. Who does that, guys? Who does that? Who can give you an entire holiday discount from day 1 to 31st? Imagine I've given you Christmas early. Even you, if you don't buy that book, you are actually not giving yourself you're not doing justice. You're not doing justice, because how can I give you an offer for the entire year and you don't rush to get yourself? Yeah, Aru, I'm from Kenya, and clearly I can see you're from India. Yeah, go get yourself that book on smashwords.com. And for people who don't have Smashwords, the other stores, I will read you the stores again so that you don't say, oh Jackie, you don't care about me and I'm from this country and this Smashword is not accessible in my country. No, I got you. Apart from Smashword, we got Odilo, we got Evan, we got Gunners, Apple, Tolino, Borobox, Vivlio, Cloud Library, Hoopla, Overdrive, Fable, Barnes and Noble, Kobo, Amazon. You will actually get my books there. You will actually get my books there. I'm from Kenya. Like I said, Arrow. Oh, that's another message. So yes, if you're observing this thing called GBV, speak out. If you're a victim, seek for help. If you're a victim, seek for help. And if you know somebody is going through something, don't be the reason for somebody to be hopeless. Don't be the reason for somebody to commit suicide. Just preach hope and all that. And somebody, if they are not able to talk, drive away to a psychologist or something, because you know Like I've said, GBV is a cross-board, male, female. I can say it's usually only one-sided, it's both-sided. And it can be physical, it can be mental, that is psychologically affected. And it can as well be, apart from physical and mental and psychology, it can as well be here, cyberbullying. And the theme of the year is about cyberbullying, which is pretty not funny. So before I love you and leave you, ask questions. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do. And grab yourself a book, my new current book, which is Beyond. Many people have been asking me, what is it about? Like I told you, I'll give you only 2 chapters that are interesting. The title of the chapter 5 is actually Internal Pleasure Points. You will get to understand the G spot, the A spot, P spot, C spot. You will understand what are they. What are they? For example, C spot is a cervical spot, you know. P spot is prostate spot. You will get to understand. Just go and grab yourself the copy and thank me later, because I've been helped by several friends who are my doctors, and yeah, with the help of them, I got myself that book written. So it's very interesting. It's not just what you think. And chapter 8, you'll get to learn about the science and art of orgasm. You see the things you do and why hormonal changes do change. And sometimes you don't feel doing whatever you want to do with your partner. Please go and understand. Go and read that book. You'll understand why you behave the way you behave. You know, sometimes you have modes, sometimes you don't have modes. Sometimes you are enjoying, sometimes you're not enjoying. And this I'm talking for 18 and above. These books are for 18 and above people, not underage. In fact, they are actually for 18 and above. All my ebooks are actually 18 and above, apart from the guide book, which is the ultimate guide to understanding your dog, which is a book that can be read by anybody. But the rest of the books are 18 years and above. Grab yourself a copy, or get your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your frenemy, all those people that are surrounding you. If you don't have a gift for Christmas, you don't have a Christmas idea, I already hooked you up with a Christmas idea. Go grab yourself those ebooks copies and get yourself a copy. Okay? So I'm gonna love you and leave you as we observe the 16 days. And I love you guys. I love you so much. So let me shout out people who have been with me from behind. Let me start with Aru India. Thank you so much. Myra Oma, thank you so much. Emmanuel Baraka, oh my God, I'm so humbled that a young person is watching my channel. Thank you so much. Amazo, thank you so much. Shiwanjiko, thank you so much. This person, I said I'm not going to mention him. I don't like him. Elroy's Roy, thank you so much. And Catherine Zioka, thank you for joining. Danish, thank you so much. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And grab yourself a copy of the book, of my books, Again, I'll repeat again, where you can get the books on the stores that you can get on the books across board. Smashwords, Odilo, Evand, Gardeners, Apple, Tolino, Borobox, Violio, Cloud Library, Hoopla, Overdrive, Fable, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and Amazon. Guys, go grab yourself a copy. So that's what I'm saying. Let's make use of the internet for the right reasons, not gender-based violence, not for cyberbullying, because these platforms they are supposed to make our life more enhanced and more good, rather than tearing each other down. Those who are keyboard warriors and they can't be able to face people when it comes to real issues or real life, please keep your keyboard warrior. If something you don't like on the socials of somebody, or somebody saying a sentiment that you don't like, instead of commenting, why don't you just swipe up away from that conversation? instead of commenting vulgar language or throwing words at that person. That is part and parcel of cyberbullying, and also is a gender-based violence, because cyberbullying is part and parcel of such, because I've said there are people who have been pushed to the wall with psychologically affected by the comments to the point they become suicidal, and we don't want that. So make a point of utilizing the social medias well, because the theme of the year now is of 2025 is about cyberbullying. We should avoid doing such things on people. So if you don't have anything good to comment, don't comment on somebody's platform. If you don't have anything good to say to that person, just leave. Stop becoming a cyber bully person, cyber warrior. Cyber bully warrior. Even lack words on how to call them. And stop being a keyboard warrior yet on real terms, or even can't be able to handle. So yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you as we observe the 16 days. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your continuous support. I don't take you for granted, especially my day ones. Oh God, I will ever plan for a meet and greet for my day ones. Yo, you've been loyal, yo, ever since 2017. I mean, I started my channel on 2017. You have been loyal. So thank you so much for your continuous support. I don't take it for granted. Like I said, grab yourself copies for Christmas. Give to yourself. Give to yourself. Christmas comes early. I'm always excited about Christmas. I don't know why. That December month, yet I was born on April, I just get excited. Summer bunnies, gift your people. Gift your people my ebooks and thank me later. So I'm going to love you and leave you guys. I have said that a million times. I'm going to love you and leave you. Say where you're watching from before I love you and leave you, because I've said that a million times. I'm going to love you and leave you, because I'll still insist. Go grab yourself a copy of my ebook, especially the new current ebook. I'm excited and fascinated about it. Beyond the Bedroom. I'm so excited. In fact, the time I was writing, I was so excited about it. So please support your girl. Support your girl. Get yourself a copy. Get yourself a copy on a discounted price. Imagine entire December you're going to be having 25% discount. Who does an entire month discount? It's only for a few days, and the sales, when they're done, the discount is over. But who is Jackie has been giving you the entire of December discounts. 25% discount for an entire month. This is not a joke, yo. It's not a joke. Rush to Smashwords and get, specifically the Smashwords store. It is the one which I have discounts for 25% on each of my ebooks, all of them. So like 5 of them. So go grab yourself a copy. What else did I want to tell you guys? In fact, I actually started giving you Christmas as early as October. Who does that? I started giving you Christmas from October. Even you guys go support your girl, surely, from October. And you're not even buying a copy. You are not being nice, guys. You're not being nice. Go rush there. In fact, from October to November, the entire of October and November, I gave you a discount of 10% in each on every copy of my book. And now the entire of December, imagine to New Year's, I'm giving you 25%. Haven't I given you Christmas enough? Yo, rush and get yourself a copy and thank me later. So till next time, God bless you so much. I love you guys. Enjoy your stay and be what is the best word to tell you guys? Be concerned on what you're writing before you write somebody's, before you comment on somebody's channel, or before you go posting on someone's wall. Think through, okay? Think through what you're going to comment. Let's not become keyboard warriors through cyberbullying, okay? Don't become a keyboard warrior abusing people on the internet. It's not worth it. You stand to gain nothing. In fact, actually, you don't even get paid, which is very foolish. Why would you go abuse somebody online and you're not being paid? At least Get a dime out of it. Why would you abuse somebody online and you're not being paid? Especially, in fact, let's get those regulations done, okay? Till next time, God bless you, guys. Oh my God, I've said a million times, till next time, God bless you. I love you so much. I don't want to leave you, but please go get yourself Beyond the Bedroom copy. I love that book, guys. Go read it and thank me later. In fact, this holiday, gift yourself something like a book. It will add value in your head. And I will repeat on the places you can get my books, the stores you can get my books. I will repeat them a million times so that you don't just come and say, oh, Jackie, I didn't get it. I'll repeat. Smashwords specifically, you're going to get 25% discount the entire of the month. Specifically Smashwords. The entire of the month, all my ebooks will have 25% discount. Is that not Christmas enough? Imagine as early as now. You go and get that copy of the book, guys. So you'll get them on Smashwords, Odilo, Everand, Gardeners, Apple, Tolino, Burrobox, Biblio, Cloud Library, Hoopla, Overdrive, Fable, Barnes& Nobles, Kobo, and Amazon. Guys, don't say I haven't mentioned any of your stores. If you are a reader, grab yourself any of my ebooks and enjoy. As you drive for holidays, as you camp, get yourself a good reading like the Beyond the Bedroom. Yours truly, Mr. K254, just gave you that special December Christmas 2025 gift. Get yourself a copy and thank me later as you enjoy your holidays. I'll keep on telling you a million times, I only have 25% discount entire month. Imagine I started giving you from October. Tell me who does that apart from me. Who does that? Give you an offer from October. Christmas came early. Even if you don't buy the book, you're not doing justice to yourself. From October, gave you 10% discount. Now again, I've decided to extend my gratitude for you subscribing to my channel, for being with me the entire year, for supporting me through. I've extended my love to you for the next 31 days, actually, to January something, January 4th. 25% discount. You rush and get the book. Go and get that book, Beyond the Bedroom, and thank me later. Actually, I've done even a short. I'll fix the short here that is going to help you get this book so that you get to understand. In fact, it's a lot of these things because even intimacy can cause gender-based violence when there is lack of communication in the bedroom with your partner. These things tend to be solved because people start giving that gender-based violence. I said it can be even emotional. And why I'm telling you go and get the Beyond the Bedroom, it's for you to understand why you behave the way you behave, because it's about intimacy. And part of intimacy can bring violence in a couple. And intimacy, when there is no intimacy, there can be emotional damage in a couple or in a relationship. So I'm telling you to go and grab this book so that you can understand yourself. You can understand why your hormones behave the way they behave, so that instead of having emotional gender-based violence in your household, when you read that book and understand the P spot, when you read that book and understand the G spot, when you read that book and understand when you hit at 50, hormonal changes can make your libido go south. I mean, when you get that book, you will be able to curb things like gender-based violence, emotional damage, specifically. So I'm specifically saying go grab yourself a copy of that book, Beyond the Bedroom, and you will thank me later. Especially right now, there is a discount. You'll thank me later. Because once you understand your body, you'll be able to communicate with your partner. And when you're good in communication, there is no going to be gender-based violence. There's no going to be emotional damage, which is going to lead to a breakup of a family, which is going to lead to a breakup of a couple, which is going to lead to a breakup of marriages, because you're misunderstanding yourselves together in the bedroom. If you misunderstand each other in the bedroom, especially couples, there's going to be gender-based violence in the capacity of mental and emotional damage, because when somebody starts cheating, that is emotional damage. And when it comes to emotional damage, it means there is a lot of violence in that thing for either the woman or the man. So grab yourself the copy, right? grab yourself the copy and thank me later. So till next time, God bless you. I love you so much, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please, please, please do subscribe. And see you soon. Okay, love you guys. I talk a lot. Before I leave you again, let me say where you can get the discount. Again, smashwords.com. And I will actually say again, Smashwords, Odilo, Evand, Gardeners, Apple, Tolino, Borobox, Vivlio, Cloud Library, Hoopla, Overdrive, Fable, Barnes& Nobles, Kobo, and Amazon. You will get that book of mine. Go grab that copy of Beyond the Bedroom and thank me later. Okay? Okay, guys. Till next time, God bless you. I love you so much. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much. I don't take you for granted. I love you to the core, okay? And let's stop cyberbullying, okay? Okay, guys? Let me say the last shout out to all the people that have joined me before I love you and leave you. There's Danish, there's Catherine Zioka, there is Elroy's Roy, there is Shiwanjiro, there is Amezu, Emmanuel Baraka, there is actually Myra Olma, Aru India. Thank you for taking your time and courage to be able to comment the right thing. We were basically talking about the theme of this year. We are focusing on cyberbullying, and if you can't comment something good that is making any sense, like somebody I've not mentioned because I've already even held his comments, please don't bother commenting on someone's channel. Leave. It's not a must you comment if you are not adding any value, okay? Till next time, God bless you guys. I love you so much. Bye. Good night. Make sure to subscribe. Love you.